Did you know that especially our logic, our the logic thinking in our brain is often the reason for a big self-sabotage? And I just see me here and I'm very confused. I had such a crazy day. I want to tell you a little bit about that. As you probably see, I have problems with my hair. No. So, but it's not my hair what changed. It changed a lot, right? It's mirror effect here. Hello, hello, whoever is live, say hello. So I have new glasses and I have a new lipstick. How do you like it? Tell it in the comments. So I actually got new glasses today. I had to go to the eye doctor. I cannot pronounce the real English word for that. It's too complicated. And it was stunning. That's typically Dubai. It was stunning. I just chose a clinic. I could just go, Emirates idea, and everything literally happened within minutes. I didn't have to wait. And I had the most professional treatment. Crazy. But for that, I did not get a new glasses. Actually, I had a swollen eye here. A little bit, you can see it. Since yesterday evening was very, very strong. So I decided not to go live. I was very tired. And this morning it was even more swollen. So I went to the doctor and I got some medis. This was good. Antibiotic. And yes, nothing worse so far, luckily. Thank God. But in the same time, I got my new glasses, and perhaps I have to change them still, because I see just for the for the close things I have problems. But I mean, I see the world very clear again. This very, very nice, very, very nice. I love it. So let me know in the comments how you find my glasses and my new lipstick. I mean, with every new glasses, we need new lipstick, right? So let's talk about the self-sabotage thing, because this is very, very, very interesting. As soon as we go with our brain, with our logic, with our whatever actually business schools and universities are teaching us, right? The hard facts. As soon as we go with that, we actually self-sabotage ourselves. We sabotage our soul's path, the thing what is really meant for us. We self-sabotage I must change it. Sorry, I must change it. We self-sabotage also what is the true us. Tomorrow I wear it again. We self-sabotage our truth, actually. So especially when you are coming from an experienced and also successful life, you have decades of business behind you. You probably sold your businesses, had several businesses, had exits, or the businesses are working for you. And you find yourself now asking, what is the true reason why you are here in this world, and what your true purpose is, right? Nowadays, we have a strong, very strong desire to live according to this true purpose. Then you realize, probably, as my clients experienced it, as I experienced it, that the more you want to go with the logic part, the more you have these inner fights, literally. And we cannot prevent it because it's not aligned with each other. I don't say that things from the logic part are bad. I really don't say that. It's more like we learn to co-create. We learn to, yes, co-create, like every part has an own segment and an own responsibility. So we must learn to do that. We must learn to see that. I had a very, very beautiful hot seat coaching 2 days ago, concerning exactly this topic, because when we don't know from where the inner information is coming, when we think it's me talking, but it's actually the brain talking, and the brain is sometimes just the conditioning from the past, or that what we learned, right? From our environment, from experiences, or from studying, then it's not working. Our soul has no chance to talk with us. And especially when we go then with marketing funnels, and don't get me wrong, it's really brilliant to create funnels, but you also can really create your own magic when you just ask your soul, and then you get your soul strategy. And you also can create energetic funnels. But funnels is a real thing, and I really agree with you. A modern business in the new world, in the new land, should have funnels. It's just, without funnels, either digital, either energetical funnels, we cannot scale. We just cannot. So yes, well done when you want to work with funnels, but don't do it according to this typical online marketing, bro marketing thing, what we just learned, especially in Europe in the last 7 to 10 years. And I can talk about that. I was one of the first in this German-speaking area 13 years ago building funnels. And we actually also made the first 7-figure with it, I just remember. So it's a good thing, and it's a good thing to know about that. And it's really good if you install systems in your company. But when you create systems and automations, not according your soul's energy, what is meant for you, then you literally do always this, these loops, back loops, and it's very annoying. It costs so much energy and so much sleep often also, and inner fights, and we just always come back to the same wrong result. Then we try again, then we recover, then we think, okay, we did the inner work and we do it in a new way now, and then we go exactly in the same direction. And these are these loops, and it's because of old patterns which we are not aware of, and it's because of our brain, which is guiding us instead of our soul. And the solution is actually that you learn the difference of these sources. It's an information source. I call it, especially those things we perceive. It's important that we learn to train from where is an information coming. Is it from my brain? Is it from my neighbor or from my husband, or is it from my past? Is it from a lack money mindset? Is it from lack confidence? Or is it from God, from my soul? And God is working through us, right? It's a totally other perception when you allow that your soul is speaking to you. And I made actually a lot of videos about that. You can go back and watch my channel. You find it according to the playlists, the soul's languages. I also wrote a book about that, and if you want that I translate it from German in English and create a new edition as well with 2 new languages, then please write in the chat soul's language. So intuition is also soul's language. When you learn to follow your intuition, when it comes to your true path, also your strategies in your businesses, then you actually cannot miss the thing. And you will feel your truth, you feel your excitement, your fuel, your energy, no matter if the thing will be successful or not. You will then realize it's not about only creating a lot of money and being successful, but it's also about enjoying the path and enjoying that we are in our center and living our truth, speaking our truth, feeling and living and experience our truth. And this is so satisfying. And then we realize often, not always, when it's not written for you, then we don't create a lot of money, right? But often it is like a side effect because we are so aligned, we are in a flow energy. And this is actually also a common misunderstanding with the flow energy. People think then it's like we are just like high and happy, but it's not like that. The flow energy is more like you are so aligned, you are so in your thing, in your truth, that even if something bad would happen or something would interrupt you, you will always go back to your truth. You will always stay actually in your truth. And you would then say, even if something heavy would happen, you would even then say that you are actually happy. I experienced that the first time in a very strong way, actually a funny thing. I also had problems with my eyes. It was, I think it was the same eye. About 6 or 7 years ago, I just came from Washington, from the Education with Robert Scheinfeld and Ultimate Freedom experience, mind-blowing and life-changing education for me. And there we actually learned about this observing mode. Kurt Tepperwein, who was a guest here on this channel, you probably see a lot of his reels and shorts. He also is teaching that, the observer mode, right? It's like for a spiritual being, a conscious spiritual being in this age, actually, in this, yes, it is meant for us that we get more awareness, more consciousness, and that we literally learn to observe ourselves. That we learn, I am not my body, I am not this life, I am not this business, right? I am also not these experiences. And the more we literally learn to observe us, that's what I learned with Robert Scheinfeld, then we can actually feel our truth so in an intensive way that when something hard is happening, we can still say, I'm happy. I'm happy. And I experienced that with this very crazy, that was not an accident. It was whatever happened. I don't know, but my eye was literally like that, so big. And it was so painful. I had so much pain. It came very, very fast in the middle of the night. I woke up and I had so much pain, like if there would be if someone would stick in my eyes, right? So I realized then I can actually pronounce my pain. I can talk about my pain. I can also cry, even cry. But in the same times, I realized I'm calm. I'm with me. I'm observing myself, sometimes from inside, sometimes from just going around me, literally. And I could tell the pain, I could tell everything what was wrong, but I could also tell I'm fine, I'm happy. It is because I was aligned. And I just was I just was in this observer mode. Yeah. So when we are able to do that, then we are in our center and we are literally aligned and congruent with our body, soul, mind, body, mind, ghost, and soul. These three parts, right? And then there is no distraction. There is nothing in the way, and that's the flow. It can flow. The energy, our truth can flow, and this true flow makes us happy. A lot of people mention the flow state as soon as they meditate or create something like baking or creatives, right? Like just like that, right? I created that. So, or reading, or go deep with a story, or whatever, writing. A lot of people describe the flow state from such a thing. And it's also a flow state, but it's not exactly that what I mean, but it's also happening then. It's not necessary that you do something to be in this flow state, what I mean now. You just are aligned. Yeah. So this is the magic. And when you are aligned, you cannot go with the pro marketing. If you are aligned, you feel your values. Let's say in my world, the value of honesty and building trust and telling only true stories, not just telling stories and inventing them because we know people want to hear it and people would sign up with that. I hate that. It's against my values. So when I would do this pro marketing, which is telling just take this story, this converted very good, or whatever they tell, and we feel no, then we must learn to stick with our truth. And I remember in my experience, I had phases where I literally found myself to explain why I want to be in my truth. And suddenly I realized there is nothing to explain. When someone wants to work with me and cannot accept that I want to be congruent and aligned with my values, which is not to lie, this person should not work with me. And I should not discuss with this person. Make sense? It's totally no worth of only 1 single minute of discussion or chatting. And sometimes then people tell you, you cannot do that, it's not friendly, it's not respectful, you just ignore me now. But it's just also an answer. If someone wants to work with you and really appreciates you, then this person also cares about your values. Of course, if you don't know your values as well, then it's hard for this person to find it out, right? But if you are clear and you care about that, let's say my clients know, and we are doing, a few of my clients and me, we are doing this 90-day visibility and identity challenge here on YouTube. We go live every day, and we literally find that it's such a thing to realize what our values are. And we now also birth our kingdoms, right? Or stories or movie plots. And with that, it's so clear to create a value list or just create a statement what is important for us and why. And this is so much easier for our clients and also for team members to stick with us. And if they feel, oh my God, I want to work with her, then they would actually care about your values. And if someone does not care about your values and start to discuss with you, go and next. Sorry, not sorry. It doesn't worth this alignment or these discussions anymore. And the same is with overstepping boundaries. I had just today the discussion with concerning my new project. I told you in the last live stream that I actually registered for X Prize of Google, and it's a hackathon. It's amazing. Almost 11,000 people on the whole world signed up, and they want to present their AI project, and we will as well. But it's still a secret. But we had this discussion today as well. There are always boundaries, and I hope for you and your kingdom that you create boundaries. This means not only knowing and having values, but also knowing and creating rules. You want to have rules for your business. You want to declare how it works when people work with you. Payment first. Only one payment or also installments. Only with credit card or only with PayPal or both or whatever you want, but you must declare it, right? And if people are saying yes to a contract with you, but they don't go aligned with your rules, you must do something. You cannot just say A and then not do the B. We say it in German. I don't know if you say it in English as well. Telling people A and not doing B. It means not to be consequent. But you have to. We have to be consequent. If not, it's not necessary to create rules. But you want rules. You don't want that people just do with you what they want. It's your kingdom. It's your soul business. It's your world. So this has been written somewhere. What happens somewhere, first the rules, and then what happens if people are not living according to these rules in your kingdom. So this was just a little story around the self-sabotaging as soon as we actually create conventional business goals, but they are actually not our truth, not according our true soul's mission. And this self-sabotaging is actually also the reason why these funnels are not working, and that we actually then create this golden cage. I built my own golden cage a few years ago because I realized and experienced how good it went. We made 2 million with one single funnel. It was amazing. I was very proud of that thing. But to realize after that this funnel is not working anymore, it was a big thing. Because normally you don't reinvent functioning heel, right? You don't do that. You go with the same as long as it works. But when you realize it's not working anymore, you must pivot, and very fast. But not based on fear or hope or even, yes, something like a victim mode. Not based on that, please. Just realign, come into your center, back to your home here, align with your soul's mission. And if you don't know what your soul's mission is, care about that. I got my soul mission through a download when I listened to my high ticket mentor at the time. She helped me to my first million. And even if I didn't understand it, he didn't understand it. I just got the picture. You guide the people from the old land in the new land, and you help them to create their own kingdoms. I saw all these castles and other worlds in all dimensions, literally, right? And go to Dubai, go global and speak English. I did not understand, and I could not accept it at the time. But I felt the pull. I really felt the pull. And I would never download it, actually, to be honest, on my own. Even I meditated every day, especially at that time. I had a very strong meditation habits. I could not download that. Why? I did not ask for it. And if I would actually ask the wrong questions. So that's what I offer to my clients. Not only that they learn to download their true purpose, their true soul calling, it's very important and the foundation for everything. It's literally the USP, the future niche positioning of your new next chapter online product. A product could be a product like that or a service, doesn't matter. But it will be literally the positioning of that. And then we ask for a source mission. And often when I have the honor to guide my clients, in the meantime, they can do it on their own because I programmed a very, very genius GPT. But if I have the honor to guide them, often soul mission puzzle pieces are coming down as well. So care about that. And by the way, if you want that I help you with that, it's one of my big potential. I can talk with someone a few minutes and I ask some specific questions and we get a download only for the mission. Sometimes also for the calling, but it is very exciting when you only know the mission, when you only know the energy. As soon as you have the connection to your mission, even how it feels, or just one piece, if you have once the connection, you never will lose it. You will be so excited about that. It will be such a pull. Believe me, you want that. It's such a relief because you don't go back anymore. You don't do the loops. If you would loop, if you would actually realize it very fast and can adjust and pivot so much faster. I lost so much money just to do these loops and to be in this golden cage. It was literally golden cage. Others would tell me, why are you complaining? You are successful. You have this, you do that. But it was not satisfying for me. I realized the next chapter is waiting. And I had to be open for it. But I was actually looking back and I didn't realize it. I created I built my golden thing. Then I created a cage of this. And then it was literally my go under. It wasn't fully, but everything went literally back. I also trust that it's a part of my missions because I could not tell you that now. I could not help you with that now, of course, right? It's always coming with a meaning and with a reason. And if you believe that, I just recommend to believe that because it's helpful. But you must still, if you realize that you are in loops more than twice, you must do something. And the best is care about your soul mission. You can actually hire me. I wanted to say that. You can hire me for a 7-day soul mission diagnostic. It's a 90-minute session with me. We download the thing, and then you get 7-day chat in Telegram to anchor it and to birth and anchor it. It's very exciting and a game changer. I write below the video how you get it. So the golden cage is something which is very hard to go through because you will always hear from others how thankful you should be, how happy you should be. But actually you just follow your inner guidance because you know it was not the end, it was not everything. There is a missing piece, and often it's that you are not aligned yet, not really on your soul's path yet. Not really, no, that's wrong said. Not really in your true soul's mission yet. So trust your perception, your feelings when you are not as happy as you want to be, even if you should be happy because you were very experienced and successful. You are experienced and were very successful. Just believe and trust yourself, trust these perceptions and learn to deal with it and learn to ask the right questions. By the way, if you still listen and you stick with me until now, I want to thank you because then you are actually a special person. You are literally a soul person in my world, and you are a guardian of the flame. And if you imagine a kingdom, and I told you a lot about the kingdom picture, right? And if you don't know it yet, go back in my channel and grab this video. You will love it. But you are a guardian of the flames. You are a guardian in my kingdom. Thank you so much for being here and listening and trusting that there is a reason why you are here. Please write in the chat flame so that we recognize each other. It's a secret only for us, right? So when you realize that you have this self-sabotaging thing in your energy, or if you actually really feel this deep desire to get to know your true purpose, your truth, your true soul mission, then I want to invite you in a soul mission diagnostic. It's a very, very touching session. And I do it just for now, a few days or weeks. I will feel it when I want to end it. I rarely sell one-on-one sessions, only when I feel the call, and it's now such a phase. So trust in this momentum. Write kingdom in my WhatsApp. I bring you my WhatsApp link and we will talk. And if you think I don't want to write her a WhatsApp like that, then just stick with my other videos first. get to know me better. Visit my Instagram. Sometimes I post some stories there. And then visit my WhatsApp and write Kingdom. And let's chat about that. Would be a pleasure. And tomorrow we actually talk again about this paradoxum, these things which look like a paradox, but they are actually not a contradiction. Tomorrow I want to talk with you about a phase when you realize that more revenue is not making you so excited, or even it's making you bored. And it's not a contradiction as well. But let's stick with that tomorrow. Can't wait. Bye.